Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. What's up, board guy? Welcome back to Satisfactory. I was on vacation, much needed rest and recuperation, and I am feeling a little bit more recharged. Of course, it's always too short. I did do, before I went on vacation, I did do some work off stream. And mainly that was completely redoing. I basically erased everything I'd built before in the steel plant and built this massive monstrosity, which it's not even, it's taking up, I would say, less area for how many machines we have in here, and it does it way more efficiently with way fewer belts. Or maybe not way fewer, but like almost half as many. Nice. But yeah, I made it a lot more compact and efficient. All of this stuff is producing at a pretty decent rate, so we have a lot of steel, and we have a train that takes our steel to our little steel plants, whatever you call this. And then I can't remember if I did this on stream or not. I might have. I would hope that I did, because that was kind of major. But we got our first set of stuff running. This is the what are these called? Those are ingots. What are you called? Steel beams. Steel beams, and these guys, what are you called? You're called steel pipe, beams and pipes. We got beams and pipes. The only thing I don't like is I didn't build any kind of buffer system. So basically, anytime the train comes in or out, these stop flowing, and it kind of slows production down just a wee bit. But I don't think it'll be a huge issue. Hopefully, we'll see. We will see. Other thing I did, I changed. Oh, we got a little leg. I changed this up just a little bit. I made it a little bit less windy, curvy, twisty, twirly, as much as I could, and it was just a pain trying to get it to connect down here. That was the main thing I had issues with. So just kind of started there, rebuilt this going up, and then eventually was able to connect it to the existing system. So now we have all these rails doing their thing, was able to get that working, so that way we don't have tracks crossing over each other, so that way that stuff can flow continuously without ever having to stop for oncoming traffic. And then the steel lines meet up with all the other lines over here. So already you can see we have a lot of stuff that's going to be coming in here, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Saying stuff a lot. It's a lot of stuff. The only other thing I can think of is this power. We need to get the gas going, and one thing I'd actually considered doing was completely wiping all of this and kind of restarting, because I don't really like how I've set it up. But at the same time, we've done so much work that I don't want to demolish all this, and we still have like another half of the plant to build, and I don't even think we're using the full capacity. I don't think this is, let's see, how fast is the flow rate? Yeah, like 0 flow rate, so we're not even using the full capacity of these. So we can expand off of that. We can have some pipes down here and bring that good oil wherever it needs to go, off of these guys, I guess. Are these flowing at their max rate? I don't think stuff is, because we're not producing anything right now. Everything's kind of full, so there's not a whole lot we can do. Although that's a pretty slow production rate. Is everything producing at like its maximum? We just need more things. We can arrange that. we can't arrange that. We do need a lot of plastic. And the more plastic we produce, let's see, what are you guys making? You guys are making crude oil from the aerated crude oil. Crude oil. Let's see, and this goes over here. You guys are making plastic. Yes. And you're making heavy oil residue, which we need to make the turbo fuel, or just regular fuel? I think just regular fuel. But we definitely could make more plastic. That's definitely not the output rate that I want. I want way more. And if we build more stuff over here, we could maybe connect those lines there. Or not even that really. We could build under here and have them connect. We could get rid of all this glass. Just get rid of all of that. All of that. I will say I am actually pretty exhausted, as energetic as I am. I am recharged, but at the same time, pretty exhausted from today's work. So it's going to be a shorter stream today, about maybe an hour and a half or so, maybe a little less. We'll see. But yeah, so if we can get it to where we connect on this end. Where are these at? What level are they on? They're on this level down here. And they're outputting up like that. So if we get rid of that, we do an input only. It was that guy right there. So if we do like that, we can potentially have even more of these on here, and like we kind of have an overkill on this. I don't even think we need that. We can get rid of that top one, I feel like. And then if we need to, we can just upgrade these belts. Because even if we double this flow rate, like we build the same amount of machines on this side as we have currently, I don't think it's gonna really matter. The flow rate's still gonna be pretty low. But let's go ahead. Well, actually, let me not delete that one real quick. We'll delete this one. We need to delete that so that we can replace it. Grab you, put you right there, and then we can delete you. Technically, I guess all those could be input onlys. We'll leave it as it is for now. That's fine. And then put that there. That'll do its thing. I don't know why they're flowing so slowly. Why are they flowing so slowly? What is the flow rate on this? Slow. I mean, are they producing at their maximum rate? Are you guys doing your thing? Why is it idle? Oh, because of the heavy oil residue has nowhere to go. That's right. So if we come down here and we flush this tank, we do this, take that and flush. What we should see is a huge increase in production. So now actually I might need to replace these because we're going to see how fast they actually produce at. Yeah, these should all jump into work. Hopefully, if that residue vacates fast enough. All right, so now it's starting to flow a little bit more. Can't tell if those are flowing or not. Maybe. Definitely flowing faster now. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and upgrade, what am I looking for? Logistics. We'll go ahead and upgrade those belts. We'll go ahead and get our Mark V. We'll upgrade this stuff so that way it can keep up with the demand that we're about to have. And then that looks like we should be good from there. Right? So why aren't these flowing still? This is heavy oil residue. Let's do the entire pipe network. Let's just like empty out everything. And then did that empty you out? Yes. Okay, so now we should really see something happen. Hopefully. Go look at these machines again. So everybody's running. Yes. Everybody's running. Yep, and that's flowing out. That's good. Okay, good. So it's flowing for now. For now. And how's our output rate? Can we, let's see if we can put I wish I could consolidate that. Oh well, that's fine. Those are all flowing okay though. That's flowing pretty consistently. Nothing's pausing, so that looks good. All right. So everything is operating as it should. We definitely could have more though. So the question is, what do we need? I think the only thing going in is a crude oil. So if we take you, this should be fairly straightforward. Like, we're not going to need to do a whole lot. I will put a floor here if I can. Oh, that's a wall. Of course we did. Of course we put a freaking wall on top of this to make it look all pretty and make our life more difficult in the future when we have to renovate. That's fine. And one thing I might also do down here as we get distracted, at least it's the same project. Like we're working on the same thing, just going all over the place. We need more tanks. So like we take this one, put it in line with that one, hopefully maybe somewhere. Okay, right there. Yes, right there is in line. And right there, okay. Oh gosh, autosave. Perfect moment. All right. So then we take this little T section right here. We kind of line it up with this one right there. It'll be a little offset. That's fine. All right. And then this is Mark II, right? Yep. Good, good, good. And send you down there. And just kind of let that do its thing. It'll slowly speed up, hopefully. What's the flow rate? 66. What's the flow rate on you? 200. That one's kind of doing its thing. We can get rid of that once we get all this running. Let's see, what's the flow rate in here? So it's not max, but that's actually a good thing. So maybe we don't need it. Because what are each of these putting out? About 30 something per minute. Let's see when it pops up. About 30 per minute. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 times 30, 420. Nice. And yeah, 600. So actually, yeah, we're good with just the one. Well, for now, we'll leave that because it's going to double, which will be 8 something, which is over the 600. So when we double this on this side, we will need that. Okay, cool. Thinking ahead, thinking ahead. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, put Zoop on, I guess that would help. Go ahead and get this set up while we go into seizure mode. And then pretty much this will kind of be the same setup. We'll just do that all the way down. Back to a little bit of manual building. These are so massive that it's kind of hard to do blueprints with them. And for what we're doing is pretty simple. So I'm not too worried about blueprinting this part of it. But when we do other stuff with the refineries, we probably will need to blueprint it. Okay, so that's all of that. And then we'll go ahead and set up a wall here. That's that. Yeah, why not? We'll do that. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, so those are outputs, that's inputs. Got it. Question. Where the hell is that gonna go? Let's go ahead, put that there. You know, we actually might just do regular walls and then do ports and stuff, like the wall conveyor wall hole and the pipe hole or pipe wall thing. Cause this one, it's a little jank. You know, it's pre-mod kind of style. Which actually, I don't even remember if those are mods or not. They might be vanilla. I can't remember. Okay, so we have that. Let's go ahead, yeah, and get rid of all this stuff. All right, we got that, and then get a little bit more. See if we can get all the way down. Yes, we can. And we grab this. Let's go ahead and build a wall. We'll put a door in right here. Why not, right? Have a little hallway in there. Probably need another door right here. We'll do that in a minute. So next question, that angle should be fine. Let's see, logistics. Is it gonna be under? Yeah, it'll be under logistics. Pipe wall hole. It's like right there. And then let's just confirm. Let's find my piping stuff. Mark II. Yep, Mark II. And good, auto will work. So that'll do it. I like it. Let's go back to that. Pipe all this up. Alrighty. We are getting there. Okay, and then the next thing will be the wall holes. So let's go back to belting. Ooh, I don't have that on my list. Let's go ahead. Let's see, let's go ahead and do this first. So let's make this 8, make that 9. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What was there before? I don't remember. It'll be fine. I need this. I need this to be 6. There we go. That is important. Okay, so we'll put that one there. We'll just do this all the way down. And last one. Looking good. And let's go ahead. This should be just Mark IV, yep. We'll start with the top. And what direction does that need to go? That needs to go up, right? Yeah, it's going up. It's the output. So let's go ahead, reverse that to that way. Put that right there, and it should be good. And we'll just do that all the way down. And then this will, oh, and then we gotta do the pipes. And then that'll pretty much be everything in here set up. We can worry about everything else here in a minute. The next thing I need to make sure on is our pipes with the crude oil. We need to make sure we're not exceeding the limit of whatever we have outputting. And if so, we'll have to add on new pipes for that. I think we'll be all right. All right, so that's all of that. Let's I guess I could have grabbed it back there. Ah. What? See, why do you not want to do it? So now we got to go to noodle. There. I don't know why. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very peculiar, even though obviously all of these are exactly the same as all of those. Doesn't make it. Or maybe it was like from the ground up. It didn't like it. I don't know. It's weird, but noodle works. Noodle gets the job done. yeah, one thing I did remember was for the fuel portion of this, I do need to build or change. Did I change one of these already? I can't remember if I did or not. Yes, I did. Okay, good. So yeah, this will be our fuel train station. Because I forgot that we don't have to convert it into packaged fuel. We could just transport it as fuel. Like that'll be a little bit easier, less things to do. But all right, so we've got that done. Now all we need to do is place all of these. I guess that right there, that looks lined up, and then the same thing with this one. It needs to line up kind of on center with that. So right there, we'll get as close as we can, just like that. And we'll just continue this all the way down. So I guess they're like kind of centered, kind of not. So yeah, we just gotta do that. We do the thing, you know the thing. That one there. And that just right there. There. Hopefully this works good. Yeah, there. And just a couple more. Two more, right? Yeah, it looks like two more, one more. And done. Okay, so now, we need to connect these. That's not what I wanted. I want you. Conveyor belt. Oh shoot, did we place you guys back? Ah, we placed them backwards. Dang it. Well, that's what I get for not checking under the skirt. Alright, let's delete that. Looks good. Okay, so output that direction, and then I want it. This one can be right there on that level. A little close, but not too close. And then this one right there. Okay. And then we just gotta do this all over again. Yay! Right. No, that one's off just by a little bit. But I caught it. There. I think this one is the last one. Yep. Okay, so let's try that again. So we take you. Oh no. 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 Got to do all this all over again. Oh, we gotta invert it. So these need to flip-flop with each other, basically. Oh, man. We were doing so good. So good, and then we screwed it all up. Nope, no, that one. Alright, get rid of those. Get rid of, let's get rid of the pipe stuff first. We'll replace, you know what, actually, no, we'll just get rid of everything. Pretty explanatory where everything goes. We can get rid of those after the fact. Or you know what, we'll get rid of them now. One and done. One and done. Oh, and don't get rid of that. I'm making all the mistakes. That's what happens when you're gone for as long as I've been gone for. You forget everything. Forget the basics. You forget how to brain. How does one brain? Google search breaks Google. When AI like ChatGPT and stuff gets a little bit better, my pastime hobby will honestly be probably trying to break AI. Just ask it the dumbest shit ever, and it just break. It failed to compute. I want it to divide by 0, essentially. That is what I want from the AI. And then when the AI overlords take us over, I will be the first to go. But it'll have been worth it. It will have been completely worth it. Alright, well that explains why nothing was showing snap things when we were placing it all down, because there wasn't anything to snap to. But we're getting it taken care of now. Alright, that's all of that. And then let's go ahead and do the stuff up here. Let's get these done. Nope. That one just slipped past us. I've got a sneeze coming on, and I'm attempting to use the T-Rex method. If I pretend it's not there, it'll go away. Don't know how it's working so far. Feel like it is, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, this is output, so it needs to go that. Oh, autosave, you got me. You got me. Didn't even see it coming. Alright. Back at it. Nothing like redoing everything. Okay, so that's there, that's done. Let's go ahead and get all of these down again, and we can redo that pipe system. Alright, then this side we'll just do it from here, and I'll go ahead and start hooking up stuff on this side, and we'll finish the last little bits of pipes in there here in a minute. But for now, I just want to see it work. And then we'll need to figure out the logistics of getting the crude oil to the backside of these. And checking our flow rates, making sure that we have enough juice going where it needs to go. Okay, so that's done. We'll worry about that in a second. So this part right here, they're already kind of there. How much are you pumping out? Basically full. It's doing a little bit, and then it goes away. I almost wonder if I want to put some buffers on these, even have it come out one more right here, and put the big buffers. I guess we don't really need the big buffers, but just have buffers on these, and then they can flow down here and whatnot. Because let's see, how do we do this? Is this a 1-for-1? Is this like one machine to one machine? It looks like it. So how much do you need? You need 75 per minute. And how much are you making? 750 per minute. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wow. That is... I think we could honestly run this off of just 2 of these. Like, we don't need... Oh, man. Oh, I think I have an aneurysm for how dumb I am. How dumb old past me was. Wow. It's just like, oh yeah, we'll just make one for every single one of them. Why not? Who cares? Oh yeah, okay. Well, we have a crap ton of crude oil. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and get this set up. So let's have the things right here. And then we might even be able to put the buffers in between before we even do anything else. And then that way we can have it all set up, ready to go. These are going to fill up so damn fast. In fact, the output is greater than, I think what these pipes can handle. So they're 750, right? And these handle 600. Man. So like our pipe system can't even handle the rate at which this is making stuff. You know what? Let's bring that down to let's type it in here. Let's do 600 per minute. So do we even need this one? No, we don't even need that one. So we can do 600 per minute. Let's go ahead and copy those settings. Because until we get like Mark III, if there even is a Mark III pipe, like we don't even need that. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and reprogram all these then. Get some of these shards back. That's crazy. Nope, just missed it. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do with all this crude oil. I'm trying to remember if we can make fuel with it. We'll have to look at the recipes. In fact, let's end this one. We'll look at it, set this up, and then let's look at our recipes. So crude oil, what can we make with that? Anything? Let's see, does that use crude oil? What is that? It uses fuel. Does that make turbo fuel? That's turbo fuel. Crude oil. Okay, here we go. We can make rubber with crude oil, and we'll get heavy oil residue as well back from that. So there's like 2 things we can use it for: plastic and rubber, which isn't too bad actually. And then how do we get, I guess it's from fuel. Oh, we can make fuel. And then we can also make residual fuel. I don't want to just make fuel. We can make biofuel as well. That's kind of cool. So I guess we'll have residual fuel and regular fuel. Because is that the only thing? What else can we use residual oil for? We can use it for petroleum coke. And what do we use petroleum coke for? Is that petroleum coke? That's compacted coal. Really? So then, what is petroleum coke used in? Let's see, let's look up petroleum coke. Petroleum coke. That's that. And then, is there anything that uses it as a recipe? I don't think so. So what's the point of making it? Carbon-rich material distilled from heavy oil residue uses as a... Oh, for aluminum refinement. So that's our next milestone. The next phase, phase 3. Once we complete that, I think that's when we unlock aluminum, and we'll need a shit ton of this. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We will just make regular fuel. We'll just make regular fuel from the crude oil, and we will use the residual or the heavy oil residue, petroleum coke, because we're definitely gonna need that to make aluminum. Definitely. Okay. Glad we have a game plan on that. Yeah, so that's good. Glad we kind of looked at that before we built our entire our fuel power plant using residual fuel. That could have been bad. We'd have to like reconvert it all later on. Right on, because we definitely have plenty of oil to make fuel. Which, speaking of which, how do we want to do that? So let's go ahead and put one more tile back here for room, because we won't need a whole lot of it. Do we need one or two if it stops having a seizure? Looks like we have room for one, so let's go ahead and do that while we get slightly irradiated by the thorium. That's fine. It don't hurt you that much. Okay, and then this side, let's bring it to like right there. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. We can do a layer right here that will go down with these guys to make more plastic. We'll go ahead and close that off. And then right here, in fact, we'll just go ahead and go 2 levels up. We'll have the ones continuing over to here for that. Let me see. Let's see if how much room do we have to work with? We can go to about here-ish, maybe a little bit more. Went over just a wee bit. Let's go ahead and clear that. And then let's see, can I go one more space maybe? Yeah, just one more. Okay, so that's the room we have to work with back here for fuel. And that'll kind of keep everything in the same space. Okay, so next up we need organization, and we'll just do a small fluid buffer. We don't need a whole lot to make this work. We just need something. I didn't put them there, so where do I want to put those? I guess kind of same proximity, so like right there. Is that how much space we have? It's like in that tile. What's the next tile down? Right there? Yeah, I guess that would be it. Okay, delete that, and then we'll go ahead and put these all in. Actually, that might be an issue because I don't think that'll fit. No, it won't. So it, by minimum, it's to be right here, which honestly we'll just put it right there, so we can put them just one ahead. So right here. Okay, that's what we'll do. Delete you and you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it would look all right. Be too shabby. Just go ahead and put all that stuff in. There we go. And now we can put all these in. So that one will go there, this one in line with that one, and so forth, down the line we go. All right, we've got about half an hour left on the stream. So I'm gonna try to quickly speed run. I want to at least get this other side of plastic running. We won't probably get the fuel side of it going. We can just get this going. Okay. So we'll do a Mark II right there. It's still on noodle mode, so that's good. We'll turn that off when we do the other side. And then well, that's not what we want. I'm trying to remember how much output the Mark I has. If it's like half, I hope it's half, because 300 would be perfect. Because then we can, you know, have it go wherever it needs to go. And actually, even then, we don't even need that much. It'll be backing up. Okay, so there's that. I don't like that. That kind of sucks. It's right there. But so how many of these could actually feed like this system? So let's see. Okay, so you need 75 per minute. So 600 divided by 75 would be 8. I can feed 8 of these off of one pipe. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I only need 2 pipes to feed this entire half, which I think is what we're gonna do. So what we need is, I don't like that the thing's right there by the chimney, but it'll be okay. I could put on the center there, maybe. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. All right, let's go ahead and just shut all this stuff down. Go ahead and just kill these first 8. Get that out of the way. Autosave, I swear. You're gonna get me. I'm not gonna get this all. Oh, it was right when it happened. Almost. We almost beat it. I mean, technically we did. It just, you know, it didn't finish deleting. Okay. So delete that, delete that, delete that, that, and that. Those are good. Delete all of that. Goodbye. Okay. We can leave those back there. That's fine. And so what we will do. Do I have a ceiling one? Do I have a little ceiling pipe holder thingamabob? Doesn't look like it. I have a regular pipeline support, but that's for the roof or for the floor. So I don't really have one unless we do our little like wall trick. So let's put it up here and we'll have it, I guess, start over here and then turn to there, like right there and right here. Turn this back on to regular auto mode. Yep, it likes that. That's good. We can leave the joints. That's fine. And that's all the way over there. It's fine. So let's go ahead and clear these off since we no longer need them. Clear all that. Let's do that for now. Most of these are actually just not going to be running for a little while. I'll need to build a fuel yard that we can use to do stuff. And we're just going to pretend that we don't care about that, even though we do. And that's kind of lined up, not really. All right, so that's going to go just straight to there. It's a little curved. It cuts through that. let's do this. Delete that. Place this one like right there. And then we might even be able to get away with auto mode on that. Yeah. So right there, it circumnavigates that. And hey, look at that. It's line. Why are you so laggy? You are acting very peculiar. That goes there. And I think this is already probably full. Oh wait, no, we didn't connect it. It's about to be full very, very fast. Very, very fast. Yes, that thing is pumping. Cool. So now, all we need to really do is count these out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. Yeah, good enough. All right, so that's our 8. So here, put that there. That's in line, that's in front of it, so we need this right here. I guess where it was, ironically. I don't like, oh wait, that one's there. Okay, good. So you, right there. Why are you coming out to play? We ain't playing right now. Get that right there, put this one right there, then we can delete all of these. That'll go to there. This will go to there, and then let's see if this will it should be close enough we can do this all in one shot. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so now that's connected. Now the fun part of getting all the T sections for these guys. We've got this one pretty straightforward. I wish it would show snap joint. I mean, it's kind of centered right there, so it shouldn't be too hard to see. And same thing, just kind of center it off of that edge right there. Edge right about there. This one right about there. Okay, let's get those connected, and then for the other one, we'll, in fact, actually, we might even be able to just branch off of this one down there. That might actually work best. So yeah, we got all that. This should be flowing pretty decent. Oh yeah, it's flowing pretty good. As soon as that other one down here fills up, we should be good. Like, these will back up completely. But yeah, their flow rate's looking all right. It's a little spotty, but once it kind of overflows, we should be good. And honestly, like, these pipes gotta be Mark 1. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. I like these two, these junctions. They're really cool. We'll have to play with that at some point in the future. See if we can come up with some cool designs. All right, for these guys, we're just gonna put them on center with the block above. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. I could be snapping them, but don't feel like it. Okay, so that's all of that. Too easy. And there we go. Just like that. All right. So we should be good there. That should do it. Are these Mark 1? No, there's Mark 2 as well. The old ones are Mark 2 as well, so that's good. All right, so there we go. And then that means now this one should be running non-stop. And it is. Kind of. It's actually backing up. But that's okay. As long as this is full, that's all that matters. That will ensure that even if this, because the big issue with having these things not have full efficiency is it takes a minute from once it fills up and empties out. Like, there's a pause before it starts running again, and I think that's on purpose to try to make you be more efficient. But with this, it doesn't matter. because this will buffer that pause, and then it'll refill it, and then, you know, it'll buffer, refill. That's how this is basically going to be designed to work. And looks like it is doing its job perfectly. That's good. Let's go ahead and connect all these guys up. Get all this stuff rocking and rolling. Go ahead and delete all this other stuff. And then really, I guess the hardest part is going to be figuring out what the hell to do with all this crude oil. We've got so much of it. I mean, I'm sure we'll find uses, but boy, oh boy, we have way more than I thought we did. I was like, man, we gotta build so much more stuff to expand, you know. What if we don't have enough to cover the demand? Oh no, we got enough. We got all the oil. We freaking USA-ing it up in here. Alright, so now everything is hooked up. The new system, those will run for a little bit until those overflow, which is, whoa, there's a wall, which is fine. So let's do the other half of this, the other 6, which we'll just take it from the one that's, God, it's loud. We'll take it from the one that's closest. We'll start it right here, I guess, and then, because right there is where we ran that one. We might be able to fit that in there. Let's see, do we have anything that's running along this edge? Not really. We got that one. That's gonna kind of intersect right there. So unless we move it back, if we move it back 1, then we can do that. So if we put that there, and then we can do it. So let's go ahead and grab that. You're gonna go, I guess technically right there. We'll put you there though, just because we can, and then that will go right there. And then we just take this and go straight back until we hit something. We didn't hit anything. Oh, look at you, you odd. I didn't know it would do that. Gee golly. Could have used you a minute ago. So if we do that, can I get you to auto click? Yes, nice. All right, well that, except we don't have to do this jank shit no more. That's good to know. So that one goes there. And then we just got to run this to down here. Right, and then turn it that direction, and then just make sure that it's straight. Right there, and then it should line up with that one. Okay, that is definitely not fucking lined up. Might be easier to do this the other way. Okay, so that needs to be right here. Right, that straight. Straight enough. How is there oil in you? What are you? What are you? Crude oil. Why is there crude oil flowing back? What? Is it literally just that full? Were you so full of crude oil it's reverse flowing? Where did that even come from? Ah, my face. Or was it just what was in this pipe? Might have been what was in that pipe. I don't know. I don't get it. Infinite oil much? Okay. Let's connect that to there. And I guess we can go ahead. Oh, I just realized what I did wrong. Yeah, we need to delete these. Delete these. And we need to run that back just a little bit further. Just a wee bit. But at least now we have a reference. So that looks pretty straight. I don't know why it's not giving me a snap line, but that looks pretty spot on. Let's go ahead and delete that real quick and reconnect it. Like so. And then same thing, we'll just do some T-junctions all the way down. This one, okay, we're gonna need to do this a little bit differently. It's gonna take that and turn you that way right there. Is that lined up? Yes, it is. Also at a different height, I'm just realizing. That's fine. That's fine. Is it fine? I'm sure it's fine, right? It's fine. Let's just do that and that. There we go. Much better. Okay, now everything's on the right height. Okay, so now we can take that, turn you that way, and just kind of line it up with that. So there's that one. Which one are we connecting to? I guess this one. Yeah, looks about right. If I do that, will it snap to it? No, of course not. The snap button doesn't snap it. But whatever. Whatever. There's that. Bring you down there. Straight enough. And then that one doesn't even need one to... No, auto save, you got me again. Okay. Grab that, turn it around, and then we kind of had it centered. And we don't need one there. Easy. And that's it. That's all we need for that. 2 pipes. And so these guys should be running pretty consistently, doing their thing. These things buffering, doing their thing. Lovely. Freaking love it. We got 2 of all of these actually doing something. So now, basically, you do the same thing here with all of these. So we'll have this one feed the first 8, and then another one feed the other 6. Tired. Okay. I guess something we also should do is program these to do plastic. I'll do rubber. We could do either or. I think we really need more plastic right now. Yeah, we need plastic. And then just do that, max you out. We're gonna copy your settings. All right. And then we just gotta paste all of these. Just realizing now as well, we need to run power to everything. That'll be another fun thing to do. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got plenty of conduits laying about the plant. We can tap in pretty easily. All right, Let's see, we got 78 of those left, so need to re-up that again. Don't know how I go through them so fast. Like, do we really use that many doing all this stuff? I guess so. It's one thing that's probably the cheatiest part of our modded run, is having as many of the power shards as we want. Definitely makes things easier. It should not be as easy as it is for us to do it. Although we do have a lot of unused slugs, and if we needed more, all we really have to do is go out and fight mobs, and they will give it to us. Alright, let's go ahead and connect all this stuff up. Completely forgot about that. Connect. Go. And then we'll need to figure out the liquid end of this down below for all the residual heavy oil, or whatever it's called, the purple stuff that will eventually make petroleum coke and then make aluminium. Wait, why are you off kilter? You are not centered. Murder! At least it's just the one. That's easy enough to fix. Let's see, right about there. That look better? That looks better, right? I feel like it's better. What about all y'all? Anybody feeling a little crooked today? No? Good? Okay, good. And then we just gotta go to that one we just fixed. And paste. There we go. Okay. And now pipe time. All the pipes hooked up. Woo-hoo. At least on this end. It looks like we're not gonna have enough time to get these up and running. Sadly. Are you off kilter? Oh, you are. Dang it. Got a bunch of these we messed up, apparently. So right there. How did we do that? Quite annoying. Hopefully, those were the only ones. I say, as we probably find a million of them messed up. Let's see, so this one's good. That one's good. I hit the wrong button again. That's the button I wanted. Alright, that one's good. You're good. You're good. Alright, looking like we might be alright. As long as it's less than half. That one's wrong. That one is wrong. Let's get that right there. Go ahead and connect that up to that. Connect this end up first, just to make sure it snaps properly. Alright, looking good, looking good. Oh, and then before I forget, dang it, I clicked out of it. We gotta do that. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Take two. And snap. There you go. That one there. And this one here. I think this will be about as far as we get, because we are out of time. And then maybe real quick, we can set this up. Then take the belt. And we have minimal clippage. I'm okay with that. That is an acceptable amount of clippage. We will speak of it no more. And I think our system has overflowed again. The residual goopy purple stuff, as I don't see as much plastic being produced. So let's see, what was the recipe that we need for heavy oil residue? The petroleum coke? Okay, we need to, we don't have time. Oh, I need to remember that though. We need to take this, it's going all the way up too, so we need to delete that. We need to flush that. Let's remove this pipe from that system for starters. So this right here, delete. In fact, we'll just delete all of this because that ain't a thing no more. Delete that and that. Delete that, and then everything else there can stay. Oh hey, extra pipe, what's up? Random pipe. And then right here, let's go ahead and flush this entire network. Piping, that's fine. Just have it empty for whenever we make something else with it. And then delete that. Okay, so, and then right here, just to keep things flowing, let's do the full pipe network and flush. We should start seeing all this stuff go down. Dude, man, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do the whole network, because it's just constantly flowing. Like even right here, this thing still, whole network, loosh. Let's get down to get it down. Okay, and then right here is where these guys are all going to come out. We should be able to combine those, because how much were they outputting? Isn't a whole lot. Let's see, and then the plastic should start flowing again. Yeah, plastic's flowing again, decent amount. All right, how much do you output? 25 per minute. And then we had 14 of these, so 25 times 14 is 350. So actually, yeah, we can almost handle all of it from both sides. We'll to balance it, which actually it should balance out between those two tanks. So yeah, we can honestly, when we get to building that stuff and getting it flowing, we can probably T-junction onto these. Then that can flow into that one into that one, or actually better yet, I will have these pipes just go straight to those, and then we'll T-junction these into it. That should be all right. I think that'll be okay. But we are out of time. And I need to get going, but I just want to look at it real quick. Our progress we have made may not be running yet, but it's gonna make things flow quite nicely. We'll go ahead and put a wall right here, and then that will be right there like that. And it'll be 2 windows and a wall, 2 windows and a wall, 2 windows and a wall, 2 windows and a wall. And honestly, we'll just seal that up right there. Boom. Symmetry at its finest. But yeah, that's a lot of plastic we're making. I guess we could put up a wall there too. Not necessarily necessary. Or you know what? We could just tear down that wall. We don't need that wall there. No reason for it. That's next time. That's the next time problem. We are out of time. So let's head back to where it all began. Very excited. So much has come. We are so close. Honestly, if I can get on majority of the days this week, at least 5 days this week and a day this weekend or both, I think we can get completely done. I think we can finally get caught up and get back at making stuff for the space elevator. Or at least building our tier 2 plant, or no, not tier 2, our tier 3 plant over there. Mark 3? I don't know. Whatever I called it before. The thing. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. It's a little sporadic, jumping from project to project. You know, one day we're doing steel, one day we're doing oil, next day we're doing concrete and quick wire. It's all over the place, but you know, bit by bit we're getting stuff done, getting it closer and closer. So thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a blast. I know I did. And I will. Oh, you know what? Our freaking end of stream song isn't playing. That makes me sad. Didn't fix that last time. Okay. Well, anyway, distractions. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.